So that is why we didn't actually mention hitting supermarkets and shops first. The next place you want to hit is farms. Now, I'd say about 7 times out of 10, a farmer will have a gun because they have to protect their livestock and they are licensed to shoot if their livestock is in danger. So you want to hit the farms after getting as much as material as you can. Material is the first thing you want to be able to get because it's the most important at the very beginning. Because at the beginning there's not many of you and you can protect whoever is with you at the time. So you want to get your scrap metal, then hit the farms. Now obviously you don't want to, take out the livestock because that's already infected. And you're screwed. Then after a while, wait about 1 or 2 days and then hit the shops and see what's left over. Now 9 times out of 10 people aren't actually being smart and most of the tin food is still left. Now you can get packet food like he suggested against, but if you're going to eat that packet food on the same day, it should be fine. You shouldn't have anything to worry about that at all because eat food for 3 days?
Yeah, I would say you could keep yourself, until the food, you should be able to keep yourself until unpacketed for probably about a year, actually, if you think about it.
Well, that's only if it doesn't get wet or damaged.
If it doesn't get wet or damaged. If it's maintained and looked after, you should be fine for about a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be alright for about a year, but then you've got to think about your long terms and all that.
Yeah.
You've got to think about getting ill. You've also got to think about what sort of infection it could be. You could also think about other people. Carrying weight as well, that's always a problem. There's only so much you can lift.
Yeah, especially for the faster people.
Yeah.
With a lot of fast people, they've actually weakened their upper body so they can't actually carry as much as someone that's stronger and slower. They've gone with speed over strength, which, don't get me wrong, is very helpful, especially when it's a quick job. You want someone quick. If it's a slow job, then go with the stronger guy because he can carry a lot more.
That's true, I'll prove that.
And what else is there? Oh, also if you're not a gun person and you're more of a knife or bats or stuff like that, then you are actually better off than someone with a gun because of the fact guns can be heard unless they have a suppressor, or in the US they're called silencers. Because you're silent killing, so you are a lot better off and less detectable.
Also, ammo doesn't tend to be that renewable unless you're actually capable of making the weapon. And shotguns don't tend to be too bad. You can make shotgun ammo quite easily. There's a small sort of kit that you can actually buy. And quite literally you get a shotgun case and you can fill it with all scraps of little bits of metal and basically you put sort of gelatine inside. And then that gives you a firing shot.
Fireworks. You want fireworks for the gunpowder.
Gunpowder's good. But again, it's one of those things which you have to maintain, you have to look after. Wet gunpowder is useless. Also not having the right amount of gunpowder. It's not one of those things that I would personally touch. It'd be one of those things which I would look at and be like, well, if it's not already working, then I'm not going to touch it, I'm going to leave it alone. I would personally go for more light weapons such as small swords, baseball bat, that sort of thing, and fight my way through that way. If I was lucky enough to come across something like, because I'm not a massive fan of crossbows, I find that they take too long to load and things like that, and you need quite some strength and
That's
stuff.
why you want a bow and arrow.
So a bow and arrow would be one of my most useful uses. A gun would be handy, but again, only up to the point where I don't have the ammo to sustain it. I mean, we are in the UK, which means ammo is not going to be easy to come across.
No.
We're only going to come across basically
guns are
shotgun
illegal
shells.
here.
Yeah.
The only people that have guns are farmers and coppers. And even then, it's very rare that you'll see a copper carrying a firearm.
And then the question is what? How long are you going to have to be going for?
So, keep in mind that most of this information is for people that have access to guns instantly, such as the US. They have access to guns very easily, and because it's illegal in their country. Now, for people in the UK and where it's not easy to get hold of ammo and guns and stuff like that, you need to be able to get at least something. So your best bet would be to go with a sword or a knife or baseball bats, cricket bats. Cricket bats mostly because they are actually better than a baseball bat. Baseball bats actually break when they hit balls.
Cricket bats are nice.
Cricket
and
bat.
they're also lighter.
Exactly.
No, they're much better. They can often be too top heavy though. That's the only problem.
Yeah, that is a problem.
They're made for an undersweep, not a side. So yeah.
Yeah,
Other than
but
that-
then you can go over top.
Yeah. But don't forget you can adjust anything as you want it as long as you've got time.
Yeah, well, in the zombie apocalypse, if
You
you're
use a freaking-
somewhere safe, you've got a hell of a lot of time.
Use a piece of pipe if you have to.
Yeah.
If it saves your life, use it.
Crowbar! Crowbars go either way.
Yeah. Don't go
I
too
mean-
extreme.
Yeah,
You're not going to want to wield a crowbar of this weight.
Yeah, there is some cases of stupidity. So, yeah. What else is there?
Like fighting with sledgehammers, no go. Doesn't work. Not going to go very far.
No, it takes too long to swing too.
Too long to swing, you're going to get tired. It's top heavy.
Yeah.
You miss, you've missed. It's
Unless
really
you've
that
got the
simple.
world's strongest man. Then I suppose it wouldn't really fucking matter.
You just throw it.
Yeah.
Take the whole row out, like there you go.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, and it'll be in a spinning motion, not rotating. So we've had farms, we've had a prison. About a prison, you do need to be careful with the prison because most prisons hold murderers and you will die. Especially if they want to stay safe. But if you can take control of a prison, then you are basically in the best situation that you can be. Because anyone that comes through to that prison and you don't trust them, there are cells that you can lock them in.
That's true.
You can also lock up zombies as well. So if you want to kill some fucker by zombie, I mean, you just shove him in there, like, you know.
People also seem to think that prison, because it was made to stop people getting out, it's hard to get people to come in.
It's not.
Unfortunately, that's only good if you've got basically all the staff that you need to keep people out / in, and you've got those people who you can rotate constantly for that sort of work.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have anything like that, don't be expecting to be able to maintain your prison by walking up with 3 guys and being like, yeah, okay, like we've now got this prison, we can hold this prison for the rest of our lives. It's not going to happen. This is one of the reasons why you're going to need people. To have more people, you're going to need food, you're going to have to